Boys, just calm down. We don't need to throw punches just yet. I just watched 3 premierships in 4 years just to watch this shit again.
The big angry men who run around and smash bodies.
If I see anyone complain or say that they can swap Martinelli for Matt and Babette, that's true.
I'm just dreaming of beers.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Uneducated Nuffies. We're starting to get closer and closer to the season, unfortunately.
I can sniff it away.
Oh, God. And you're actually back for 2 weeks in a row.
I know, this is weird. I like this. It feels odd being here.
You actually do things.
2026 was the first time I've been here for 2 weeks.
You don't have to give a month-long update.
Only took about 7-8 weeks to get here.
That's good. That's good timing, that.
I know.
Anyway, guys, how are your weekends? Jim, do you want to start off?
Yeah, I'll start. Pretty good. I got back into real Nuffy areas of watching practice games on my phone whilst at events I shouldn't have been watching them at. I'm a bit excited now. We want to go.
Lids off.
It's so bad. It's important to win preseason games. They don't actually count for anything, isn't it?
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
Well, yeah, because both of you won.
Yeah.
And you're not going to do anything for the rest of the
We
season.
beat the reigning premiers.
Yeah, and?
Lids off. No.
Lids are definitely on.
Lids off.
Lids
off.
Lids ajar. Lids ajar.
God.
No, it gets me excited in the mood. So I bought tickets to a few games as well, and I'm ready to go.
I did get the membership text today. But like, you think you bought 3 game tickets to get 6. I'm like, I ain't paying to watch Carlton anymore. You can pay me to watch you guys.
What, you didn't get a membership?
Oh no, why would I need a membership?
It's because you're a fan.
You know, you just support the club.
Give Carlton.
Don't you start talking about supporting your
We're talking about
club.
him later. We're talking about them later.
I work at most. I go to most games anyway.
No, just buy the cheap one.
I go to the games anyway.
Get the year-long one because you search how long you've been a member for.
I get paid to go to the grand final. Why don't I get these tickets?
Subtle flex, that is.
God. How was your weekend otherwise?
It was good. Me and Jimmy went to a function Saturday night. Our local cricket club had its 50th anniversary gala night. It was really good. It was a good night. I was pretty sore after that though. Had a long day on the cricket field.
So long.
It was a painful day.
That's good.
Body's still recovering. But I've now found my favourite trend on social media at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think you guys can go through it. It's the Rain Me In edits of all of your favourite players.
Yeah, we've been
in every sport possible.
every single fan.
I'm loving this. This is like
You know what?
Everything.
Well, it's a combination of both your worlds because Olivia Dean.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
Olivia.
Oh,
Dean.
he does
My
not
girl.
shut up about
My
it.
girl.
Sorry, Yaz.
But I wanted to put a top 5 list of Rain Me In edits we haven't seen yet. And I've put a good list here together.
Have
I'm
you
really
found
excited.
5 people? Because I think I've seen every sports person in the world.
I've searched them up. They don't exist. Number 5, Ben Hilfenhaus. Back in the day, Ben Hilfenhaus was goated.
Okay, so we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, are we?
He's at number 5. Number 4, just because the term "Rain Me In" with this guy just resonates with me, Rodney Eag. I can just hear the "Rain Me In" edit going on the "Get Minton off, get him off."
No,
Fuck you, Will.
I would like to expect like a heavy metal kind of thing for Rodney.
So I got him at 4. Number 3, you might like this one because I haven't seen this one yet, but he was an icon back in the day. Fellaini.
Nah, he's like, I whip my hair back and forth. Something like that.
Number 2, I'm going to the NBA. The mid-range goat himself, Sean Livingston. And number 1, it had to be only one person. It's Dennis Armfield.
God, you've just gone instead. You've just gone. I've
icon
gone
list.
for the most 5 obscure people I can think of. It's on my head right now.
No, that's my... No, because every other mainstream person I've seen an edit of.
Yeah, there's been lots of good ones.
Yeah, I don't watch them.
What's your favorite edit?
I don't watch them.
Tipper.
The Tipper.
The Tipper one. I saw Tim Woody was a really good
The
one.
only one I've watched is the plain one.
Don't play me in.
No, they're good edits.
How was your weekend, Jonty?
Mine was alright. I did a lot of driving back and forth. I had someone's birthday on the weekend that we all know very well on the pod. But there's something I know about driving. It's the amount of people on the road that either A, don't know what merge rules are, or B, you just find crashes everywhere. This was the best one I've seen so far now. This is probably the most impactful one I've seen in the flesh. I saw a guy with his front axle had completely come off, going into the barrier on the inside of the highway.
Oh no.
It was absolute carnage. He was fine, fortunately, but It's just the things you see. I love to seeing the things you
When you
can
see things.
When you see things.
When you drive around a lot, so you see lots
Oh,
of things.
I have driven a lot as well. I know how you feel. I know your
Yeah.
pain.
I'm sick of seeing the same things every time.
I'm sick of seeing it too.
Where are you driving?
I'm driving to what?
Baylor Siddle's got a hat-trick on his birthday! Not yet, he hasn't. Beauty!
Barnes got 6 at the G. Build the man a statue.
What are you doing here? Oh, just listening to some Spotify, mate. Yeah, just listening to some tunes.
For the first time in the history of who knows how fuck long, we've lost. We're out of the World Cup.
What?
That was very quick.
We suck at T20.
Yes.
Hey, we called it. We weren't going to try.
Yeah, and we didn't.
We just have it. Our squad is crap.
For
It's like-
T20,
We,
once
we
again-
just don't have players who care.
no. Well, you know, the only one that really cared was Cam Green. So
No.
but no, no Bison. Obviously, to start off with, which the captain of your national team. As much as I love Bison, he's not the captain of a national team.
No.
We had Hetty out there. He was just still drunk from the Ashes.
Yeah. We did fuck up Oman in the last game.
Oh, well done, guys.
we beat the worst competition we had.
We still did lose to Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka. But we're out. That puts us in a bit of jeopardy here because obviously we didn't make the Super 8s. But now, obviously, because the the Olympics is going to be having cricket in 2028.
Yep.
There's only one automatic qualification in Oceania. And the equation now, if New Zealand make the semi-finals, Australia don't have automatic qualification and have to go through the alternative route. I think there's 2 from Asia, 1 from Oceania, 2 from Europe, 2 from Americas.
Yeah,
I think it is.
They've absolutely cooked that, by the way.
What?
Giving 2 to the Americas.
Well, it's obviously the host country, USA,
yeah,
and then
it'll be
West Indies.
Yeah,
So it makes sense. Europe will probably be England and probably Scotland.
yeah.
Ireland, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Netherlands, if they want to be funny.
Netherlands, and then Asia is probably going to be India and Pakistan.
What?
Sri Lanka could do something.
India got smashed today, by the way, by South Africa. That was funny.
Yes.
Average South Africa moment.
South Africa are pretty good at cricket.
I think,
Yeah,
I think they might be the best team in the world.
So
right now.
obviously
Best all round.
The Super 8s. No, it's the Super 8s at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Super
So you got
8s.
India, South Africa,
England.
Sri
Lanka.
Lanka, Zimbabwe, West Indies,
New Zealand.
Pakistan, New Zealand.
Yes.
Those are the teams.
the group 1 is absolutely stacked.
Yeah.
South Africa,
How's
India, West
Zimbabwe
Indies.
topping their group and having to play against India, South Africa, and West
Well,
Indies?
that would have been us if we actually locked
Because
it.
the way it works, it's based off like aggregated points to the
Yeah.
whole thing, not
Yeah.
just hey, Scott. So Zimbabwe had a great run, but then they're just getting stitched up with this worst group.
Oh, well, so with this, it means that like New Zealand, Pakistan, England are battling out. Sri Lanka is kind of just there to be the cannon fodder. And then obviously Zimbabwe in the other group, haven't seen them play at West Indies and them play tonight.
West Indies are looking a bit scary at the moment. I reckon they could be a little.
Windy's
dark
going to win it
horse.
all.
They are.
They're a little dark horse.
They should just get like Jacob Bethel back.
They should just always be T20 team. They just stop playing Test cricket.
Well, they've won a lot of T20 World Cups
Yeah.
amongst
Well,
being really
it's
shit.
when they had one of the greatest T20 squads of all time.
Chris Gale and them.
Chris Gale, Kieran Pollard, Dwayne Bravo. The list could go on.
Darren Sammy.
Right now, the West Indies got the best ball back.
Shamana.
Yeah.
There's a great matchup between them and Nepal. Generational battle of all time.
God.
Him and Shandeep.
When you just say stupid things, they should stop having World Cups to stop this absolute nonsense. The Super 8.
I feel like the World Cups are always so quickly. Like there's never big enough gaps.
The
between
T20
them.
World Cup. Yeah, no, it's dead.
It's like every 2 years. It
Yeah,
sucks.
it's because the 50 overs are right because that's every 4. So you get the proper break and it means something.
And the Test one makes.
It's only lasted one segment this time.
But then, what is it? Yeah, the ICC one's every 2.
The
The
Test Championship,
Test
that's
Championship.
different, but because it's just a collection of games up to one
Yeah.
final. So, but the 50 over World Cup means something, I think, because every 4.
yeah.
And everyone actually wants to play
Yeah, it's proper.
one day.
And then, but the T20 World Cup happens too much.
Way
I
too
think there's one next year as well.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's
And the women's one starts in like 4 months.
and they only had theirs.
There's
their
too many of them.
Yeah, one
hard
theirs
to
last
keep
year.
up.
It doesn't mean a lot, to be honest. But yeah.
No. Anyway,
Bloody hell, can't believe we're out.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we didn't call this at all.
It's all Cam Green's fault. The fucking
Once again, the only one that tried
no. Why didn't we pick Steve Smith?
because he didn't want to play originally.
No, he wanted to play.
We're pretending that we want to move on, but we can't move on from Steve.
He wanted to play. He's like Marnus. He always wants to play.
No, he's
He
not.
has retired from one day.
He
cricket
did.
now, though, to be fair.
He's retiring
true.
from everything.
Who?
Steve
Steve.
Smith's retired from international one days. He has.
Yeah, I knew one day, but T20s he hadn't.
Yeah.
Did you see also in Sheffield Shield before we finish up? Victoria,
Yes.
home final.
How good was Scotty with 6 for 20?
He wasn't even the best player of the game.
Sam
mate.
Harper,
Sam
made 2
Harper,
tons.
2 tons.
I think he's trying to make a good case for something, which it won't be anything.
I think no, he's making a good case that he's coming after Weatherald's position.
Brother, he's a keeper.
And
He's not opening the batting.
We already have Inglis for that.
Callaway.
The
Yeah,
keeper that we've been
opening
playing as a-
batsman. We need an opening batsman.
Yeah, that's Callaway.
Yeah. Callaway bats a 3 for Vic though.
No, he can open for Australia. I decided.
I give it to Harps.
Yeah, Vic's have a home Shield final.
Yeah, they smashed WA.
It's like-
Who's second at the moment? I can't remember who it is.
Who cares? Vic said he going all the way.
Vic's a winner it all.
And Ferguson never signed, which means
Yes,
Yes.
that's big.
no
It was
silly
getting
business.
hard push from New South. So
Yeah, I'm looking at the table here. So I think there's one game left.
Queensland.
So literally, it's an open horse. So like it's like 3 teams who have won 3 games, and then we've won 6.
Horse. The wise horse.
Um,
But yeah, no, literally, it's Victoria. Everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah, Vic's got a 16-point gap.
I don't know who you'd rather play though.
Probably not Queensland.
Probably not New
Queensland.
South Wales either.
Queensland, if they get a full-strength team out, will probably win. So
So there's still 2 ones left. Victoria played Tassie and South Australia.
they already had the final wrapped up. That's impressive.
Bang.
Go the
No,
Vics.
I think it's, let's go home.
Looking for Barissa! Oh, my words! But Australia looking for a quick comeback. They've got it! Tim Cahill! Astonishing! No help whatsoever. Matthew Leckie! What a goal.
It's time to talk about our favourite league, the most technical and skilled league in the world. A-League.
Yeah, who has the most technical player in the world right now.
Yeah, one matter.
Yeah, he's really good.
Victory own this city.
They do.
It's when no one goes to Sydney, literally their home end was half sold.
North
There
Terrace
was,
is
and there was
going
more
berserk.
Victory fans in the city end.
The North Terrace
Went berserk.
is one of the greatest fan experiences in the world.
Yeah.
But especially back in the day when they allowed everyone in.
Oh,
half of it
you'd
looked
go
bad.
there,
I
you
had a
think you
few
might
of
die.
those. I love those games.
3-1.
But Victory scored 3 goals to beat City. They're all 3 good goals as well.
And
It
they're
doesn't
all-
happen often.
Involved Matter. 2 goals from Matter. One was absolute blinder from probably 40 meters.
Yeah, about that.
And then
Second goal outside edge of the box. Beautiful finish.
just a great pass to finish on the third. Santos finishing off once
It makes me
brilliant
wonder
finish.
why didn't he do anything at Western Sydney?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Well,
how
Western
badly do they use
Sydney
him?
must be filthy.
Western Sydney #1 last year were dysfunctional anyway.
Yeah.
But it's because Victory's system's always been great for top end talent because it's just fuck it, go out there and ball.
We let
Whereas
you play.
Western Sydney had, I think last year coach was very much a system based coach, and isn't very conducive for a player who's also coming to Australia for the first time. Because I guess actually generally like think downwards in your technical ability to play in Australia.
I think the best thing that came out of this is seeing all the hate Daniel Arzani's now got.
Oh, after the shit.
After the
the
comments
press
he made
conference,
during
yeah.
the week. Oh,
I had a good one was Esposito emptying his pockets, and one was Ryan Teague, one was Daniel Arzani, both at Victory
former
last year.
teammates last year.
Yeah.
It was just so good.
Good from Victory.
Alex had a good week. You also saw one of the best goals of all time.
That not is one of the
Wellington
worst
Phoenix.
goals of all time.
God,
How?
why was he so far up?
How's
he not catch
he
it?
ran out. No, because he was out of the box. He went to go head it and just missed it.
Yeah,
He ran underneath it.
Why is he running out of the box in the first
because he's
place?
English. That's
It's all down to that.
yeah. That's the only reason why.
So confused.
God. Do you want to do more of Australia wrap up? We'll go around the grounds.
Yeah.
Mo Toure. We've been talking a lot about him recently. Hat trick last week, obviously, we're talking about. Well, this week he didn't score, unfortunately.
But he looked good.
And he looked good, and he got an assist as well. So, he's got 5 goals, 1 assist in 4 games.
Fuck, he's good.
He's having a great time in Norwich. Someone who's not having a great time, after I gave him some praise at the start of last week,
It's your fault.
Yeah, I blame you for this.
Lewis Miller's done his Achilles. I'm really sorry.
Out of the World Cup.
He's out of the World Cup. It's okay, though, because the left back's really, really good. He got 2 assists for Fernand as they keep going on, only in 45 minutes of
Geordie
play.
Boss?
Yeah, Geordie Boss, continuing on his good form from the year. And then over to QPR, Daniel Benny. He's had a bad year so far, not being able to get in this team that often. But the ex-Perth player is now scored an absolute screamer. I don't know if you've seen it. It was like from 35 yards,
Oh, I did
top
see this,
bins.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
Absolute screamer. Literally, I think it was 15 seconds after coming on. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Class.
Good stuff.
But that's the most Australian round of grounds. Obviously, some other players playing around pretty well, but nothing too crazy. Premier League time.
Yes.
You happy?
Yeah.
Fuck me, Spurs.
They couldn't have played us at a better time because we had a shocker during the week. That was really bad.
Yeah.
What? It was really bad.
Drawing the Wolves.
Drawing the Wolves.
In
But
the
now,
90
now that we've won very easily against Spurs, I've thought about it. That could be a good thing in the fact that gives them a big kick up the arse.
This is
the
exactly
rest of
what
the
I heard another Arsenal fans say as well.
Now,
Am I wrong?
the issue is that City have a game in hand.
But we're still in front.
Yeah, but then when you play each other, they win. They go in front of
Bottom
you.
of the league.
We're going to win.
Did you
We're
see
gonna
one of
win.
the?
No.
Did you see one of the AFTV guys? He blamed the wind for the reason they drew the Wolves. He blamed the wind.
We like blaming weather.
We've played it multiple times during the last
They
5 years.
blamed the wind. They blamed Queen Elizabeth for dying. Who's
Yeah,
next?
what the fuck, Liz? No,
Let
no.
her live in a box.
Okay.
No, okay.
No, but Spurs, that was so hilarious.
They could have actually made it close if there were any confidence there.
As
But
they
no.
scored 5 goals in 2 derbies. He's now third for most goals by an Arsenal player all time in North London derbies.
And he hasn't done anything else all year.
No, literally. No, that's all he's done.
Gabrielle dived. Absolute diving of all time. Just, oh, hey, Randall, do you have your hand on my back? That's it. I'm going 5 meters away from you
Then
falling.
his Instagram post after the game was elite.
It's so
The poker
bad.
card.
Well, Spurs are looking like they could get relegated the way they're going.
Oh, it's because you're coping because your team's also terrible.
Oh, that loss this morning hurt.
Liverpool.
Oh,
Liverpool was
Milenkovic,
so bad as well.
Milenkovic,
Yeah.
what were you doing?
It's only made better when you got a goal overturned because you cleared it into the arm of McAllister and it went in. It's so good. It's
Yeah,
so
no. But with West Ham's good form, they haven't been winning a lot lately, but they keep getting draws. And
Yeah, they
momentum.
drew to
They had a 0-0 with Bournemouth. Apparently,
That's
it was
right.
one of the worst games ever.
yeah, but points are points in this
Yeah, well,
situation.
right now it's,
Take
they're
anything.
2 points above us, and sorry, 2 points behind us,
you're
and
2
we're
points
2
behind
points
Tottenham.
behind Spurs.
Yeah, so
So when-
you got a relegation 6-pointer with
So
Tottenham.
when Tottenham and Nottingham play each other, I believe it's at Tottenham, which is a good thing for you because they've won 2 games at home this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be likely to side.
Now, I would say that's a good thing for you, but also I think you haven't won a game away from home properly this year.
Probably.
So
We haven't won a lot, so
Spurs haven't won a Premier League game in 2026.
yeah, but let's think about this for a second, right? They got the manager who was at Wolves that was shit. You guys,
Yeah.
Tottenham don't have one yet, so they'll have to probably have the new manager.
No, they've got
but,
the interim's doing the rest of the season.
he's doing the rest of the
Tudor.
season.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, they're stupid.
And he's got a notoriously similar play style to Frank.
Yeah,
well, our
Oh,
managers,
on Frank. Hager's the Frank inflatable in the Arsenal.
our managers have got at least 50% win streak at the moment.
What?
We did win in European football.
yeah, but you won in European football season. It's not been that's the issue.
Yeah, it's like Newcastle winning in Champions League and Spurs winning in Champions League for that matter.
Newcastle's game against Quarabag was quite funny.
Oh, Anthony Gordon scored 4 goals.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
It was unbelievable.
2 of them pens.
That was away as well.
yeah.
Where is Quarabag again? That's like
Azerbaijan.
Yeah, the army.
Yeah,
they're
that's
not.
right.
Sorry,
Don't call them that. You will get shot.
sorry, I apologize, mate.
Azerbaijan.
That's like, oh, I'm not going to go to
No,
that. Don't
no.
get political.
No.
There is a pig at full forward.
You need to calm down.
Go to Pines! Come on! I'm from Maui!
Do a push up with them on top of you, Jakey!
A success or failure for a couple of us in this room of last year predicting we're continuing on that trend.
We had lots of good predictions last year. I was
yeah.
looking at, I looked at them.
Yeah.
Good predictions like me predicting the Crows finish 13th. You picked Carlton finish 3rd.
Yeah.
And you're actually quite good.
Yeah,
couldn't
I had a
rip on you.
good- I had a good record
You had the
last year.
Sydney fall off thing. Remember that?
Yeah. So we're having a crack at it once again.
Can't wait to get this.
I got a good
can't wait to
prediction
get this
actually for this
all
year.
wrong.
Yeah, what's your prediction?
Someone's going to win the grand final this year.
That's
Thank
that's
you.
a really hot take.
It's a
Zach.
great
you.
prediction.
That's a great statement.
I can't wait to get this all wrong again. It's
Yeah.
going to be so fun.
I think I feel more confident in my ladder prediction this year than last year.
Like, because Carlton in the
I
top
feel
4.
worse.
But I do, again, it's you can't
your
really
pressure's
predict.
on
It's so
you.
hard to
Yeah.
predict.
It
There's
is.
so much stuff, especially this offseason. There's so much change has happened.
yeah.
It's a stressful one, to be honest.
It's a very stressful one this year, and especially because there's so many good teams and they're playing this year, so you have to figure
the
that.
I feel like there's going to be like, I think me and you both talked about this. We had a chat off air before. We have a bit of there's a fair gap between us.
Yes, there's a fair gap between we'll put it this way:
We're not going
the
to
top teams and the bottom teams.
Yes. we're not going to put it the wins losses. We're just going to put them over the position.
Yeah.
I will clarify though in my one because wildcard, I have a team that's not in the top 8, winning the wildcard game to make the finals.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
That's
Oh, we're doing finals as well.
No.
No.
But I'm just saying.
No, so
I haven't gone that far.
No,
So
so
I have a team finishing 9th, but winning their wildcard game to make the finals.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
okay. So formula is 18th to first.
What?
I know, crazy that. The premiers, Brownlow, Coleman, Rising Star, and then a surprise All Australian for this year.
Yeah.
Pretty simple stuff. We'll start off with 18th position. Let's all say it at once. The West Coast Eagles.
West Coast Eagles.
West Coast Eagles.
What a shock.
Why?
They suck.
I agree.
Yeah,
No.
they're going to back-to-back that thing.
I reckon their list has gotten better.
Ooh,
It's gotten
It
better.
has.
it
it's
has,
gotten
but
better.
It's like saying,
It's also gotten younger.
It's about year. They've gone. It's gone full rebuild. I reckon they're about this list in about 3-4 years. I reckon could go okay.
they might finish 12th in 4 years' time.
No, because they'll get first round picks and all that.
They are
They'll bolster their list.
They are astronomically behind in everyone else compared to everyone else, but
They will bolster their list. Don't
they will
worry.
finish bottom again.
But it'll be fun to watch some of their players this year, so that'll be good.
Dersma, Harley.
Thursman and Harley will be good.
They're really good. 17th, I've gone Richmond.
Yeah, I'm Richmond as well.
Richmond.
I
Pretty obvious.
reckon the Ferraris would be better, but I still think they're a while away.
Again, like last year, like they were at the absolute beginning in this slow building blocks. But it's just too early.
They got the best rebuild out of any of the teams in the comp.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be great in 5 years.
Yeah.
Like if it all goes to plan, they've set it up perfectly to really be good again when like Tassie and that come in. So
Yeah, but this year will be the year to start phasing out some of the older players once again.
you want to get good game minutes into Lola, Smiley, the 2 people that drafted in the top 10 as well.
They'll be a very competitive 17th, but they'll just be very bad.
They'll
against
look
some
good for 17th. That's what they'll do. They'll be little flashes.
Yeah,
16th.
I've got Melbourne.
I've got Port Adelaide.
I've got North.
You're not big on the North improvement.
I think it's going to be a really sort of they'll win their first 2. I reckon they're going to have a really rough patch, and by about round 9, Clark is going to get sacked.
Okay, so you're on the Clarkos.
I don't see any area where they've improved. George Wardlaw is still a very big issue, liability with his health. I don't think they've sort of fixed any issues. Simpkins feel like he's been locked up. So
So like,
He's lost captaincy as well.
I think it's just I just don't. I'm not sold.
they didn't get better, but they didn't get worse. Like getting any additions. So I'd say that there was room for improvement last year. I think the competition around them has come closer to them. I think that's where North can get some extra games.
Yeah. Port for mine 16th. I'm big on the fact that there's a lot of talk out of Port where they're not in a rebuild. They are.
No, that was just Koshy. Go back to cash cow Koshy.
There's been some quotes from Josh Carr saying that as well. But they phased out a lot of older players last year. A lot of youth come, but they didn't really get youth in. And I think we're going to see a point where Butters
gone year.
Butters will be checked out, I think, at a certain point. And you're just going to see a team put a lot of young players out there that aren't very good. So they'll crash down to 16th.
For me, Melbourne's kind of in a similar situation. They know they're in a rebuild, but they're going for some older pieces as well as the younger ones. I don't know how Mycheck's going to fit in that forward line long term. Max
It's a
Gorn,
short-term fix, that one.
yeah. Over a whole season, I honestly think Max Gorn's going to have to take some time away from the ruck this year to get any form of youth into that position. Which
They have to at some point.
yeah. And the only shining light in this team, well, it's 2 probably, it's going to be Trent Rivers and obviously Cozzy Pickett. I just think Harvey Langford as well. But I just think it's going to be them rotating these players like Stephen May. We don't know what's going to happen with him yet.
They try to get rid of him, so.
Yeah. The defense is going to be absolutely awful. The forward line is pretty awful still. It's going to be about finding those young pieces who they have brought in this last season. But yeah. 16th.
15th now. I have gone along your route. I got Melbourne.
I've also got Melbourne in 15th.
I've got Port Adelaide in 15th.
Yeah.
Similar reasons, I think.
Yeah, I've got similar reasons to you. I think
Yeah.
to be a rebuild, I think especially losing Petrarca, Oliver, change up the midfield. I just think they got good pieces. The Troll Pickett looks like he's going to be really good. I think CJ will help, but I think it's
Yeah, it's good for Melbourne. They're moving in the right direction with this, but it's going to obviously mean a dip before they come back up.
14th.
This is where I got North Melbourne in 14th.
I've also got North in 14.
I've got Port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same reasons you reckon Butters will go?
I think they've still got a good enough list that they're going to win games. I still think they got, like, you got Rosie, you got Butters. They got some good enough players there. They'll win enough games, but it's not going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I think Clarko will go this year as well for North. But I think there will be more wins in there, but not enough for him ultimately to keep his job. I think you're going to see a few players really make a good step up. Like Sheasel, I think will go to another level again. Sherry will be interesting this year. I think he'll be as effective in the ruck with the rules.
We seem pretty tuned on with State of Origin game, so
Yeah, I think the ruck thing is a bit overhyped maybe, like how much it's going to affect players. But if you can maintain being a top three ruck is another thing.
The rule change, you reckon? I think I heard it on the radio. I'm going to steal someone's reheat some soup. But I think it's going to make teams have to pick 2 ruckmen.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Because it's going to cause a lot of shin-on-shin contact. I'm going to see a couple more PCL injuries this year.
Yeah, more likely for that as well.
Yeah. I've also gone with North. Once again, I'll join the Clarko getting sack train, but I also think, as I said before, they haven't lost anyone. These players and they actually do get some players back that we did spend most of the last year injured. So I would like to see.
They only lost one.
They've lost Archer.
One starting player injury in Archer.
Yeah, and he was injured all last year as
And then
well.
Wardlaw for who knows.
And Wardlaw, yeah.
Yeah.
13th, I've gone your mob, Essendon.
I've gone your mob, Carlton.
I've also gone your mob, Carlton.
Okay.
I think that this year, a lot of the hopes is that you can keep it going without Charlie, with a lot more injuries. Your defense is still awful. Especially now, Wiedering is probably going to be either injured round 1 or opening round in round 1, or he's going to be missing the first 2 rounds. I think this year it's just not going to click in together like you probably think it will. Harry will have to be really good for that not to happen.
Yeah, I still think there's a lot of variables with Carlton. Can honestly, out of all the teams in the bottom, they're the team I would not be so surprised by if they make the play in wild card spot.
I've said I think our ceiling we can get is to 6th.
I'd say
That's
yes.
our ceiling.
Yeah, that's a ceiling.
But that is relying on everything going right.
I'll
for
talk
Carlton.
about them in a sec anyway.
The midfield has got to be really good. You're relying on Jagger a lot, which I think he's got potential to be a star. Again, he hasn't played a game yet, so having some pace in the midfield because everyone else in the midfield is slow.
Yeah.
That's I think with the way I've watched the first few games we played, it's very quick ball movement. So
I've gone Essendon just because I think it's still a very young squad, and obviously injury riddles was heavy last year. I don't think it's going to be as big of a jump as you see, especially they're still going to try and breed those younger players, and especially there's no Nick Martin. There's still a fair few injuries out at the start of the season. We don't know how Merritt's going to sort of intertwine with everything going on at the moment. I think they're going to improve, but I just don't see him jumping too much.
Yeah, no, all good.
12.
I've got Essendon.
yeah, Essendon 12 for mine.
I've got Carlton.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly go on Carlton before. Sorry, I'm going to. I think we've addressed our biggest issue this year, and that's our small forward issue. Brought in Will Hayward, who I think has been known as a consistent forward player for Sydney. Kicks a lot of goals. Ainsworth looked great in the practice match, and he's someone who Gold Coast didn't want to lose. We've got some better running halfback in Florent. I think when Harry plays by himself, he's better. And same with Charlie when he plays by himself. When they played together, they weren't that good. He plays by himself, I get more thing. I don't think it's going to be that much. I don't see us pushing for finals, but I see us finishing 12th.
No.
Okay.
Don't we do a bit of a description about Essendon?
You can before I go into detail.
Yeah. Look, the Essendon team, what we've seen over the last fair few years, that they've overperformed their list. I know that sounds crazy for Essendon because last year they did not perform well, but the year before they performed quite well. Yeah. They haven't really changed too much from that list. And if anything, they've probably got better high-end talent now than they did a couple of years ago. Yes, Langford's not as good as anymore, but they'll have Caddy have a better year, hopefully. Kako's going to be in his second year, so that forward line should be seeing a bit more improvement in that long term. But the defense is also going to be much better this year. You got Mackay back, you got Ridley back for the start at least. Some defenders who actually look like they're going to be able to play ball. So I think that we'll see Essendon overperform what people are thinking, but it won't be like a 10-win season. It'll be like an 8-win season. But it's just like it's still more than what people are thinking.
Yeah. I think on the Dons, why I've got them 12th, obviously I don't see a massive jump like right up to wildcard and that yet. Just due to the list demographic youth, it's going to take a little while to get right back up there. But I noticed initially Brad Scott's game plan's been very slow, calculated build up of the ball. Rule changes, shackles are off a bit. You're seeing a lot more players break lines, look to attack, and I think there's going to be a lot of development from Caddy, from Archie Roberts, from Kako. Durham again is going to come through, show some real leadership. And I think whilst there's obviously a lot going on, Merritt will just be able to play. Obviously he's going to be heavily scrutinised, but without being captain, you can just let him go out there, do his thing. And with the midfield coming through with him, with Parrish, if he's back to playing with full fitness and he's best, as they're saying he is, it's going to be really good. Alongside Durham and Caldwell in the mid, I think it's going to be a pretty good midfield. They'll be able to compete with most midfields.
Well, so looking at this list,
Throughout the
this
league.
now, it looks like our bottom 8, almost all in agreements. Couple 1-2 higher difference. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good so far. So who's the team that we're going to say just misses out in the playoff? Or the
This
playing?
is where I'm
whatever
going to
we
make
call
my first bold take.
I've got. I'd say mine's bold as well.
Or we might have a similar one, actually. I've got Adelaide.
Okay, I don't have Adelaide.
it. Who do you have?
I've got the Saints.
I've got GWS.
Ooh. All
I can
right.
see the Giants now.
I'm
with all
gonna
these
the
injuries.
Giants because of Tom Green. I think losing Tom Green is a major change, and especially with Finn Callahan's going to miss the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's out.
That's 4 to 6 games already to start the season.
Toby
If you
Bevan's
start
gone
on
for
the
a
back foot, it's so hard to come back and get form. I just think they're gonna have a down year. I just don't see them being able to replicate what they've done the last couple of years.
All right. Adelaide for me.
Big crash.
This is what I saw in Sydney last year. Number one, started the season, off season. Dan Curtin's gone. Mark Keen's at least missing a fair bit of time.
Half the year, I'd say.
Yep. So 2 mainstays of the team last year. And everyone's had a year now to figure out this key forward trio. Fogarty was not good at the end of the last year.
Yeah, we flopped in finals, the 3 forwards.
Yep. Tex mentally is still there, but physically he's not. And Phil Thorpe is going to have to do a lot of carrying in the ruck as well, especially with their McAndrew, isn't it? Who's going to be playing a lot more ruck time.
Yes, yeah.
O'Brien's not going to be as good this year.
No.
He's going to get towered.
So Phil Thorpe's going to play more time in the ruck, and that's not where he's had his best.
Yeah.
And not going out and getting that midfielder to help Dawson. Rankin's missing the first 2 games, so we've made
And you're
enough
not
of
big
that.
on Rochelle being this big breakout.
He's not going to be this amazing small forward. Like, he's not a Cosy Pickett. He's not that.
The only piece they really added that bolstered their list is Archie, and even that's not a big bolster.
He's not. He's a finals
He's
player.
a nice
He's
running
there to do a
halfback.
job.
He's a forward line.
Sorry, forward.
He's versatile, but he's there to just do a job.
Yeah, he's there for make finals. I don't think they're making finals. I think that there's a drop off here.
Saints. Obviously they've gone all out, all in. Big spending, getting Naz, getting De Koning, Silvani, Liam Ryan, Flanders. Massive additions to the list. However, I think those additions, a lot of them are somewhat overrated. Because
I do agree.
I think
Yeah.
the De Koning one's massive.
Well, I don't think they're overrated. I think they're overpriced.
Both, in my opinion.
Yeah, both.
I think the De Koning thing is not worth it. Rowan Marshall was a top 5 ruck in the AFL, and you've now reduced his ruck minutes to bring in another guy who's a potential top 5 ruck in the AFL. Breaking down a potential really good forward line issue. It's almost like he's scared to cover for Max King if Max King's not going to be playing. Because, again, how can you trust him to play all these minutes? Flanders, he's all right. Like, he'll win the ball, but is he going to be damaging? No, not really. And I think a lot of the other players that have been really good for them are just getting on a bit. Like, Sinclair's 30 now. Wilkie's almost 30.
They're pissed off still.
Bradley Hill's washed. A lot of these players, McRae, like, a lot of these players are getting on a bit. And I just don't see them making a jump in the finals. Like, Naz is obviously an absolute superstar. But other than that, like, I look around, like, who else? Like, Higgins will kick a goal for you. Cool.
Yeah.
The name Max.
Yeah, it's like, I don't trust Max King to play a minute.
Yeah.
So,
He missed all last year. He's already missing the start of this year.
and at the end of the day, it is the St Kilda Football Club, and they're generationally shit. So
Yeah.
it would be peak if they spent all this money and then didn't even make the top 10.
Yeah. No, it'd be damage them.
Yeah, so I've just gotten not as good as the rest of the teams, and I'm going to finish 11th.
Finals footy time. We've got finals footy to
Wild
play.
card.
So let's go to the wild card positions.
First
So
off,
stupid.
wild card sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I want to see how it works this year, and then I'll make a decision.
Can't wait for a team who's shit to finish.
I want to
10th and then
actually
win.
see how it plays out.
It's good to give it time, but the fact that someone can finish bottom half of the table and still make finals is very
That is
annoying.
true.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
who's that? Who do you have as that team who's going to finish bottom half of the table?
I've got St Kilda in that position.
Collingwood.
I have Collingwood too.
Ooh.
I think a Collingwood drop off's inbound.
My issue with Collingwood, who's going to kick the goals this year besides Jamie Elliott?
Yep. My main.
Jamie
concern.
Elliott is the only person who I can actually see in that forward line being a good enough target to kick 30, 40 plus goals.
And then again, a year older as well.
And he's a year older. Your backline's aging, and we saw how badly they were without Howe last year. If Howe can't, he's not got the greatest run in staying healthy. That I think you got great midfield. Nick Dacos is a star. Your midfield is unbelievable still. It's just those
Even
other
then,
pieces worries me.
I don't think Collingwood's got a great midfield. Obviously, Dacos is elite.
I think that he's still a great midfield.
Like, it's all right. Everyone else is like Josh Dacos is good, but then Pendlebury's 38, Sidebottom's 36. Like, I think last year was the year for Collingwood to really push for the flag. Obviously, got very close. But there's a lot of areas in the Collingwood's game that just worry me. You're relying, I think, on Houston to have a back to his Port All Australian days off halfback to be a real finals chance.
No. St Kilda for me, once again, heading on that. Yeah, the additions, they need to get Max King help because Mitch Owens is going to be able to do that. Caminiti's playing backline nowadays. But Flanders, I actually think will be fairly good because Naz and Sinclair will get the ball to him. He's good kicking the forward 50. There's a difference that they haven't had in the last few years. And Windhager should be getting more minutes in the midfield, and he was really good last year, at the end of last year.
Do you forget about Windhager?
Their defense is still really good. It's roster boss. They'll be good in that way. I just don't think they'll kick on to the top 6 because they won't have the forward line there yet.
Yep.
Number 9.
I've got the Crows in 9th. I've also got them dropping off.
I've got the Crows in 9th as well.
I've got Doggies.
Yeah, it's not bad,
Okay.
Not bad. I think the Crows are going to struggle with a lot of things.
I agree with everything you said for the Crows. So that's why I've got them in 9th.
Yeah, there's too much doubt, and they're going to have a harder fixture this year. A lot of teams will be putting work into them. Like,
Can I now add my extra take? Do we think Nix is getting sacked at the end of the year?
No, just because if their injuries start at the start of the season.
it
It's
depends.
the same thing with Voss 2 years ago. They
So
didn't sack him
I
because
will
of the
preface
injuries.
this now. I have the Crows finishing 9th, but winning their wildcard game against who I've matched them up with in 8th. But then I think they'd lose the first final. So I would see that happening, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Doggies for me, on the other hand, the defense is awful. Let's
horrendous.
not beat around the bush.
Top 5 worst defense in the comp.
Yeah, I agree.
They're really great at the stoppages, so they should be able to get it out. But the way we currently play, they're relying on Darcy. Last year, obviously, they had an injury, and he's a freak. He's an absolute freak.
Yeah.
But the other team is going to get opportunities, and this defense is probably one of, I would say, bottom 3 defenses in the league.
Yeah, probably. It's be better than West Coast, but
We've already seen what's happened with when they played in the preseason against Kerno, against McDonald,
Kerno towed them up.
touted him, and he's not really trying that hard yet. Let's I think if the Doggies have any chance, it's going to be purely they don't let any team have any inside 50s.
I
Because
think it'll be similar for the Doggies this year. They'll dominate those bottom teams just
yeah,
because they have sheer willpower in the midfield.
but then once it gets to an actual defensive battle, we have to think. I wouldn't be surprised if St Kilda get a win on them because it's the kind of game where they'll actually be able to defend them, and the forward line actually matches up. But yeah, that's why Doggies at 9th.
Yeah.
8th.
Well, I'll
Now,
continue on with 8th. I've got the Doggies in 8th.
I've got St Kilda in 8th.
I've got a hot take here again. I've got Geelong.
No, I actually don't mind that because
dumb.
I know I'll be on that pretty soon too. Don't worry.
I'll start off by just saying this is purely on Jeremy Cameron and Tom Stewart being not as healthy anymore, and they're both the linchpins at each end of the field. No Brian Myers as well.
To start off, yeah.
Start of the season, which Brian Myers is their main key in that. But Shannon Neal hasn't stepped up the way we wanted him to. He did all right last season, but nothing crazy. Yes, their midfield's going to be stacked this year, but we've seen when they actually have the foot put to them, the midfield has at least one giveaway, and then that gives way to everything. And I also think this is the same thing with Sydney, where they got absolutely smoked in the grand final, and the demoralization afterwards is just too much. But also the Tom Stewart stuff scares me the most for him.
Yeah.
The Coney's not good enough. There.
I've gone St Kilda. I think I've agreed with mostly what you've all said. I think 8 in the pieces they have, especially I disagree with the DeCone thing. I think DeCone is a great addition because it puts Marshall in forward. I think he came into the league as a forward. He's shown that he can kick goals, and having those two switch in between is going to be a great addition, especially in this two ruck era now. Because if they're going to be going shin on shin, having two ruckmen who are great calibers is going to be poised great with them. Naz is going to have an outstanding midfield ruck tap duo now. And you add Windhager, you had Flanders, you get Silvania back. I think they're going to go well this year. I actually have faith in them.
Talk about Dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm similar on the Dogs. I've got them finishing eighth purely off their incredible offensive side of the ball talent. See Bont's incredible, Richards, Libber in the midfield. Like, what more could you want? And then Darcy up forward, like generational talent up there. But again, it's so glaringly obvious. The defense is just such a gaping hole. Like, if they had like one or two competent backmen, you'd be saying top 4 for this team.
Yeah.
But you simply just can't.
Yeah.
So that's why I've got them in 8th.
7th, the last wild card position.
Yep.
Who have you guys got?
This is where I've got the Giants.
Same as well.
I've got Geelong. I touch on everything he agrees with. I think, especially after the grand final last year, the demoralisation that caused, I think teams are going to figure out how to stop Bailey Smith. I think he's very one-dimensional. I think he's very much run and gun, and he's easily to stop. And as soon as you stop him, it puts so much more pressure on Max Holmes.
We did see last year Max Holmes did crack when he had to take on the midfield.
Yeah,
there's points where he was really good and like was well beating.
He's at his best when Bailey Smith is a bit like he's obviously flying because he can also then work off him. But when he's been shut down, he has to work a bit harder. It kills him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I initially had the Giants a lot higher. I had them up in the top 4 initially.
I think I did too.
All these
I did
injuries.
too, and now I'll put him out of finals.
That's the extreme. No, I've got the Giants slipping down there just, again, due to the injuries. I think they've still got a supreme amount of talent out there that they will be able to cover for in a lot of ways. It'd be interesting to see how Oliver goes now, having a much more important role than we probably thought he was initially going to have. But I think, again, their back line's very solid, which is big for getting wins. They're going to have that mid-season part they always have where they have to travel everywhere and they'll lose games you'd expect they wouldn't. But I think when they do get everyone back, like get Callahan flying as that main man in the midfield now, they will do enough to get a final spot.
I'll add on that quickly that their midfield, yes, might be not as great, but they'll still have some decent midfielders.
Yeah.
But Jesse Hogan being back fully fit for a full year.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
Takes weight off Cabman as well to be do his thing.
Yeah, same thing with Sam Taylor and Buckley both being fully fit this year for the back line. Like, it'll just do a lot.
First team to make proper finals.
Yes, the official finals.
6th place. I've gone the Doggies.
I've gone Hawthorn.
I've also got Hawthorn in 6th.
I've got the Doggies. You guys have touched on all of it. I just think they're getting their run. They got 13 games at Marvel Stadium, and last year they barely lost a game there. And I'm more of the fact that is their sort of their fortress, and they don't lose there. I see them winning at least 10 games there, and that's enough to put them into that 6th spot.
My only concern being is when they need to actually play a good team at Marvel, like when they played Freo
They
the
don't
final
play many.
round.
They play 2 good teams at Marvel. That's
Could be
Yeah.
the difference.
Could be the
2
difference.
good teams.
Could be the difference this year.
If you're saying the Doggies finishing 6th, how many goals is Darcy kicking?
You'll find it in another picture I have later.
Okay.
All right.
All right. 6th, Hawks. We both got them.
Yeah.
If this team added merit, I'll be looking at almost first for them, honestly.
I'd say top 4, but yeah.
I'd say top 4. I would say first.
But that missing midfielder and then Will Day standard procedure out, it just knocks him down for me. Still a great list. Still got an excellent back line that's solidly set up, both on the offensive and defensive side of it. Midfield, it's all right. We'll do enough. And then the forward setup, again, will be interesting with the amount of talls and smalls.
Yeah.
The variety going through there. But I think Mitchell's a great coach, to be honest, and then that will be enough to get him 6th.
Also, with Hawthorn, I think that their forward line this year will be really good as well because Cholby had played that second ruck role. The ruckman's currently their biggest question mark because Lloyd Meek is very much not going to fit in this rule set.
Yeah, he's not really built for it.
Ned Reeves is playing preseason to start off with, so
That's
that says a big bit. But someone like Chol will play backup ruck.
That lets Lewis and Deer loose
Yeah.
alongside Gunson.
So yeah, I think that'll be an extra little bit of push.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy.
5th.
I've got Freo.
Got the Swans.
I've got the Swans as well.
Yeah, I think Sydney will yo-yo backup ladder. Having a fully fit list to go in. Got that key forward, which we know Sydney have a key forward. It makes them so much better, as history shows. Sort of tighten up their back line a bit as well, which that was an issue for a lot last year when they were conceding a lot of inside 50s.
I'm not sold on Sydney's forward line though, because the situation Charlie was just in at Carlton. I now look at Sydney's forward line. It's very similar.
No, it's not.
They've lost Hayward. They've lost.
He's got Papley down there with him.
They've got Papley. Yep.
Yeah,
And who else?
they got Papley. They got defensive forwards rolling around. McDonald. I think McDonald will have a good year.
I don't think they're going to have. It's going to be very similar to what he had at Carlton's issue.
I don't think so. Yes, Sydney won't going to go and name every single small forward, but you have players, as we said with Papley. Braden Campbell had a great breakout in the second half of the year. McInerney's kicking in, and he'll probably play some half forward.
I'm not saying I've got them finishing fifth. I just that's my one glaring issue from not having them in the top four.
Kerno McDonald's gonna be a way different relationship to.
I
Kerno
think
and
McDonald's
Mackay.
the perfect forward for Kerno almost. Like if he stays fit, he's got all the potential in the world really. And we saw in the Doggies game, obviously on a shit back line, but kick the four. I think as the way Charlie plays, McDonald will be able to actually just work off that perfectly.
For me, Freo this list is incredible. It should have been higher last year, and I think it's down to Longmuir not being a good enough coach for this list. We've seen it in the past. He over exceeded with the early iterations of this list when Rory Lobb was still there, and then he's just slowly his ability has lacked compared to every other coach in the league, and this Freo list has gotten better. So it looks like he's getting better. It's just not there yet. But their midfield's insane still. Their forward line, they're going to have Bolton in there for the second year. Hopefully get some consistency going because if they can, they'll be lethal. But I just think that they're going to have some issues playing against some good teams at home and away. That's why I don't get top four.
Sure. Top four?
Oh, top four. Yes.
Fourth.
I have the Gold Coast Suns in fourth.
I've got the Pies in fourth.
Oh, I've got Hawthorn.
Okay.
Hawthorn, you guys said everything. I agree with it. I think they're just young. They're different. They're the only team in the comp that I think try a different style of football, and I like it. I think they're energetic. They're great to watch. I think they have strengths all over the ground. I think obviously Day's going to hurt, but I still think they're good enough to get there.
Yeah. Suns in fourth for mine. It was really tempting to put them even higher for me. I've avoided it. They're going to be great. Like they're going to be. Adi Petrarca makes that midfield scary. Like the amount of talent rolling through there. Jamara, who knows? Could see great things from him. Could also be a complete opposite side of the ball. I think teams are going to go hard on them though. They're going to be one of the teams to beat and teams to match up with. So there'll be a little bit of expectation where they'll have some shonky moments and also figuring out how to get Petrarca into this system and working perfectly. So they'll sort of think they'll be excellent, but I won't have them as high as I initially thought I would.
Now, obviously, there's questions.
You biased fuck.
Now, no, this is number one. Me thinking we have a fairly compared to last year, we have a better fixture, and
That is true.
that's the first thing, and that's weird. Saying we didn't even finish in finals that year.
Yeah.
But we have a better fixture, and number two, last year we didn't have a forward line properly either. We lost Myercheck for most of the year. He didn't really play, and we still did perfectly fine. The defense, Darcy Moore actually stepped up, and I don't see that really being too much of an issue this year. But I've been seeing a lot more from Isaac Quainer, stuff like that. Players who actually look like they're going to be playing a bit more. And if we can actually once again, as we said, banking on Dan Houston actually being good enough, I think this year he'll be actually allowed to be play free.
It's either one of us going to be stupid or two of us are going to be stupid.
God, I hope it's one being
I hope it's one.
You deserve to fall off.
I agree. Fuck Collingwood. Third place. I've got Gold Coast Suns.
I've got Sydney.
I have Geelong in third.
My Sydney hate last year was purely because I thought first year Dean Cox and demoralising. They did well when they actually had all their players back from injury. And now they've got Kerno. And their defense is actually somewhat figured out now. Not great, but it's figured out. They're going to have a really good run at the SCG this year. They're going to have some actual games where they can probably go away and compete. And I think that having this insane midfield back fully fit again, it's going to be hard for teams to break it down.
Yeah. Am I defending Geelong and why they're going to stay up?
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, a lot of the reason the Cats are going to stay up is their coach. Chris Scott is a wizard. He's a genius, best coach in the league for mine. In terms of what he can figure out, what he can do in a game just to manipulate the way he wants the game to be played. I am relying heavily on Cameron coming back and just being elite again, as well as Stewart. But again, I've just learned over the years to just never pick a Geelong downfall. Every time I've done it, ever, they've like finished.
We did pick it last year too, and we were chosen very wrong, us two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just learned just to back the Cats in no matter what situation. I hate it because they're just good forever and it annoys me. But I think in the midfield, there's going to be people will step up. Warp will be played better. He'll find the form he had when he was at his peak at Hawthorn, I think. I think you're right about Bailey. Like, he is one-dimensional. But he is just that X factor that he can come into a game even when he's out of it and sort of take over. And Holmes is elite as well.
I've got Gold Coast, obviously. I think their two signings of not just Petrarca, but Jamara is going to be a game changer for them. I think bringing in Petrarca into a team that is, I still think, young, having him as a leadership, not just in the midfield, but in the forward line for the small forwards, is one of the best things they could have got, because they've always been a team who's struggled to get big name talent besides when they got Ablett at the start. And you saw how Ablett, the players he played with, some of them turned out into All-Australians and great players to come out of there. They never played at Gold Coast, but they learned from him and then left. He's going to be that. And I think Jamara is going to be the recruit of the year. I think he's going to be the best second option in the comp.
Okay.
That's the ceiling of it.
That's the ceiling, yeah.
He's going to help Ben King so much. I think Sam Collins is going to be an A grader. This list is amazing.
You've really bought into the Gold Coast Jamara.
I bought in.
Pre-season hype.
No, I'm all on it.
He's not playing first round. He's not playing opening round.
It doesn't matter. He's still going to be, when he comes in, he's going to kick 40 goals this year.
Okay. Number 2.
I'm also bought into the team. I'm all in on Freo.
Oh, so am I. I'm all in on Freo.
I've got Gold Coast too.
Yeah. I don't know. Freo, I do agree. Longmuir is not as skeptical as if he's a good coach. This list though, like, you can't go wrong with a list this good, can you?
You remember this too. Hayden Young didn't play barely any football last year. He comes with a whole preseason. Bang. Shy Bolt, when he plays, looks awesome.
He's now had a year
They've
as well.
got Mason Cox.
Yeah, so that's a downgrade.
They're going to have Luke Jackson in the midfield.
Jackson's scarily improving. Sarong and Brayshaw, A-grade talent. Voss, Tracy, Amos is the 3 tall forwards.
In my opinion, I actually think Freo have a top 3, almost top 2 forward line in the comp.
Oh, no. Tracy's great. Voss, overhyped because he had a really good second half of the year last year. Amos is a miss.
I think he had an offset. I think
Amos comes back in a big way this year.
This is, in my opinion, Freo's best chance to win a flag.
It is the best chance. This is the best
best chance since the prime 5 days.
Yeah.
No, but I've bought all in on Freo. Can't wait for them to let me down, probably.
Yeah,
Freo. But no, I've gone all in on them. The list is so good.
Well, I bought in on Gold Coast.
Yep.
It's Jamara will not play round 1, and I don't think he'll play much at all. Like for the first half of the season, and he won't score 40 goals. I think they'll have Jed Bolter play most of the season.
That's true.
And
got Jed as well.
He is now going to have to actually compete for his position, and I think he'll be really, really good. I think this will be the year where he starts finally earn those Charlie Kerner comparisons. But obviously, Petrarca, mid-forward, we saw last year how good he can be. Well, every year, how good he can be in the forward line if they need be, midfield if need be. They've still got Miller, Rao, Anderson. We've got Powell, Rioli. There's just so many names that this list is at its peak, and it's still got plenty of time to peak more, because the peak for Gold Coast Suns is this list so far.
Yeah, for sure.
They've never had anything.
This is the start of their era.
Oh, it's a bad time to start their era.
Probably last year was the start of the era.
Yeah, last year would have been.
So I wonder who we all have at number 1.
Oh, I think this is maroon and gold team.
The Fitzroy.
The Fitzroy Bears.
Beerguard. I think we all got Brisbane.
Yeah, it's Brisbane.
Obvious choice. Has to be, right?
They got better after winning a flag.
No, they got better after winning 2 flags in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Added more youth, added more top-end talent that can play straight away.
And it's no, like, the talent they lost, I don't think is going to affect them.
Starcevic is good, but he's had his moments.
They're going to replace him with Wilmot being more effective.
And then Archie.
Archie is if Cameron and Loman step up like they actually do normally play.
They've got rid of an immobile ruckman who was suitable for them. They bring in Sam Draper, who, if he stays healthy,
Oh, he's going to be great with this new rule.
And then
So,
Oscar Allen up forward, that marquee forward they need.
Will help out Morris because Morris will be the marquee forward.
This big take. This could be the closest team we've ever seen to going undefeated.
they won't go undefeated.
Okay, this is my better hot take, I think. This team would have first team before Pete. This team...
I don't want to look at next
So I'm
year,
guessing I know who you're got winning the flag.
Maybe.
Yeah,
No, they're incredible. And
this team is unbelievable.
they're going to stay out there for a while. They're just... And the way they play footy as well is elite. Like, their game plan suits the new rules as well. They're going to be great.
So who we got winning the flag then?
Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Yeah.
Do we know any other who they're going to be facing?
Who are they going to play in the grand final? You know what? All Queensland grand final. I'll say the Suns make the grand final, but lose.
I've got Freo.
I'm going to go. I'm just trying to
He's
think.
going to say
off the top-
Pies. You watch
No,
him.
I'm
And I
not.
want to belt
I'm
him.
not. I'm going to say Hawthorn.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because in finals, their midfield steps up compared to what they are in
Newcombe's
regular
amazing
season.
in finals.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the individual statistics or the individual awards,
Yeah, the awards.
to say less. Brownlow medalists, who do we have?
Okay, I've got a tie.
I was thinking about this too, bro. I've stayed away from it.
Now, these are both rogue names, and this is purely because it's the start of the season. You can say whatever you want. 2 years ago, someone made a really good shout for a Brownlow medalist, and then he screwed it over by getting suspended. Isaac Heaney, having someone to kick forward to, and being able to play forward line and midfield, with the stats now being there to back him up, I think that this year's his year to go for a Brownlow.
Who's he tie with?
Now, this is the even roguer shout.
This is going to be, what have you done?
The new rock rule is going to be crazy for some players.
Oh, no
Luke
way.
Jackson is going to be in the top 5 for Brownlow at least, and I reckon he's going to tie for Brownlow.
I think he'll overtake the mantle as best rock in the comp this year. But that is
I agree with
rogue.
that's real, bro.
I think
That's more rogue than mine
I think
was.
the difference is Max Gorm last year got like 25 votes in a shit Melbourne team.
Yeah.
Jackson's going to be playing midfield ruck in a team that's competing for a flag.
He is a cheat code, isn't he?
Yeah. That's my thoughts.
Who have you got?
I've also gone pretty rogue, and I could have gone Dacos, could have gone Bont. But I'm going to stick with the Fremantle flavour. I'm going to pick one of their own ballers. Caleb Sarong, Brownlow medalist for me. He's been building for the last few years. Ever since he's been a youngster, he's been elite, A-grade level talent. Absolute machine of a ball winner. I think you're going to see a lot of... He's just in the umpire's eyes a lot. And I think he's going to be more effective this year. It's probably the one downside to his game is he's not the most effective.
Not damaging.
Last year was a
Damaging
pretty
player.
bad effectiveness for him. But
Yeah, I think he's going to improve on that. You're going to see more, obviously, with the team just having more chances and opportunities, as I think they're going to do. I think big ball winner. I think it's his turn. He's going to come through and win the Brownlow.
Well, I've also got another, not surprised, but this guy from where he was about 3 years ago, no one really sort of gave him much of a...
Paddy Cripps.
No. Sorry. The last 2 years, he's gone level to level. Last year especially, he just went to this next level, got his first All-Australian. I think it's Hugh McCluggage. I think he's going to win it this year. I think he's going to take over this Brisbane line midfield, take the reins off Lachie Neale, and he's going to run right in there.
I think Will Ashcroft's going to take too many votes from him.
I've
You
gone...
can say the same with me with Brayshaw. Brayshaw was strong though, but
yeah.
no, I don't mind Hugh. He will be the best midfielder in that team now.
Yeah.
So.
Coleman medalist. Who do we have?
I have got Ben King.
I've got someone from Sydney, the city, Jesse Hogan.
I've got Sam Darcy.
Yeah, I've gone Ben King. I'm also backing Jamara to not take goals of him because I think he'll be all right, but nothing special. Ben King last year kicked 70 goals, I think, for the Suns. I still think the forward line revolves around him, and I was pretty sold by what I watched him in the Victoria West Australia game as well. He looked elite. Beautiful kick for goal, doesn't really miss. He's got a great set shot on him, and I think with the Suns having that much production and that much opportunities for him, he'll take the Coleman this year.
Yeah. Same thing with looking good in sharp in the Victoria Western Australia game. Jesse Hogan was really good. And now he's fully healthy this year. Cadman's not going to steal goals from him. As much as Cadman's improved last year, it's not that much. And GWS run them forward line through their key forwards. It's try to mark it, and if not, tap it down to a player.
Unless Toby's having a day out then.
Yeah. But even then, when Toby has a day out, Jesse Hogan last year was on pace to still win the Coleman if he didn't get injured.
Yeah, he's at
He was
40. He's at
right.
44 goals with
I think
9
he
games to
averaged
go.
about 2.5 goals a game.
Yeah.
Nearly 3 goals a game. So.
We know he has the high-end talent for it.
I've gone Sam Darcy. I just don't think any defender can stop him.
I wanted to pick Darcy.
I actually don't. I went through all of the key defenders, and I don't think there's a single defender who will be able to lock him down this year.
I think Harris Andrews could, but that's
He's the only person I'd maybe put in there, but I don't think there's going to be anyone. I don't think Norton's going to steal any goals from him because his back end of the season was great. I don't think he's a replicator.
No, but see, the thing is,
he is a fraud.
Norton's a fraud, but he's played so well when Darcy's there, because Darcy takes away the attention from him and helps him.
I just think
will be triple teaming
Darcy's
Darcy
just
at
going to
some
just
point.
clunk him. He's going to kick 70 or 80. He's going to just win it.
Yeah.
Rising star.
Rising
Who we got?
I've got this hot take, guys. Willem Dersma, the number 1 pick.
There you go.
I've got Jagger.
Oh,
Why would you pick someone from your own team? No, I wouldn't do that.
you've got Sharp, haven't you?
Dyson Sharp.
I've gone Jagger. I just think
Jagger's a runaway favourite too.
he's a runaway favourite, and I think the draft this year was it was a weaker draft compared to previous years gone past.
Mm-hmm.
I think especially depth wise, there wasn't once you get past like pick 8, it's really sort of dropped off.
Yeah.
Or pick 10, whatever it was. I think he's had a full year to recover. We've seen the full preseason. He looks healthy, he looks up. I think especially in a Carlton midfield where we're missing a running gun midfielder, he's going to sort of shine a bit there.
I think it'll still take time for him to get in that midfield.
It'll take time, but he's going to be able to run balls. He'll start on the wing, and he's going to be able to be sort of like not say comparing to Bailey Smith, but that sort of energetic. No, I'm not comparing him to Bailey Smith.
No, but you are.
No, I'm not. But he's going to be like a fast-paced player, and he's going to be noticed.
Who's under more pressure, Jagger this year or Sam Walsh in his first year?
Or
Sam Walsh was under
bigger
so
thing
much
here.
pressure.
Who's under more pressure, Jagger Smith or Nick Dacos? I'm going to put Jagger Smith.
Yeah, it's just more because Nick started at halfback. He got there.
No, but I mean
easy
in
swing.
general now.
Nick for sure.
Now, I completely agree with you with the draft quality. This draft is horrendous. The only thing is that West Coast is more horrendous than the draft. So, Willem Dersma is going to be playing so many minutes. I just think it's you shove him so far, so close to the ball, he'll get the ball. He'll get rising stuff from that.
Yeah, I picked Dyson Sharp. He's one of the few people in this draft that come in looking like a ready-made AFL player. Big body, leadership qualities. I think he will be playing from round 1 as well for the Bombers. I think out of the 3 we've drafted, probably almost the least potential, but he'll be coming in and he'll be ready-made for AFL from day 1.
Yeah.
Big, strong mid, and he'll get minutes in there. He'll play a bit of half forward as well, potentially. So, have to be a Bombers player, though. Have to give us something.
Guys, I'll pick from someone from my team. Oh, wait. We're all...
You could have picked
You don't
Dacos.
pick anyone.
Can't, for Rising Star.
Oh, no, I'm just talking in general. For
no, yeah,
awards.
yeah.
Last
it's not
one,
allowed.
surprise all Australian. Who do we have?
I have Jai Newcomb.
Is that a surprise?
The reason why I'm saying that is because the regular season, his stats aren't that incredible normally. And I think how stacked we've seen how good the midfield is, that he didn't really make a stance like to make a Victoria team.
Mine's pretty rogue. Paul Curtis.
That is very rogue.
He's a good player.
He's a
He
good
did
player.
start really well last year.
Yeah, and then he fell off a cliff.
Yeah, because he's got,
He got
No,
suspended.
but even after the suspension,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think in a North team that is going to get more chances. He's a really good goal sneak. He gets around the ball. He kicked like almost, I think, 35 goals last year. And in a small forward market where it's not a massive bar really to get in the All-Australian team for in terms of your goals and your production, I think he will step up again alongside Larkey in that forward line. He'll kick a lot of goals and he's a good player. So I've got him as a surprise.
I've got someone rogue as well. And this is, I don't know how this rogue is.
Here we go.
He's not from Carlton, don't worry. I got Lawson Humphries.
oh, I actually see that.
Yeah.
No, it's not that bad.
It's his 3rd year. And you watch how
is
he's
Geelong.
progressing from first year, second year. And then
It
I
is
think
Geelong.
the 3rd year, Geelong, they always stand up. You watch him in that last quarter. I went back and watched State of Origin. That last quarter, I know everyone was sort of trying to protect him. He dominated that last quarter.
Yeah.
He was
He had
everywhere.
a fantastic grand final last
Yeah,
year.
he was one of the only good Geelong players in that grand final.
He's someone I think he's going to take a next step for Geelong, be that marquee. He's halfback, right? Yeah.
He
Yeah,
plays the
halfback,
yeah.
A bit of lockdown, but a bit of attack.
But he's going to be so threatening for them going from that back line forward. He's my surprise all Australian.
Also sums up Geelong as well. Pick a bloke out of Waffle reserves, and now he's a gun.
Yeah, pick
Like,
45. Everyone was complaining why they couldn't get him. They had every chance to get him, and Geelong just have this knack for finding random
Why are they
talents.
going to finish top 4 again? Yeah.
But yeah, Lawson Humphries mine.
All right. We've got through it. Do you want to do a quick rogue one?
What?
Recruiter of the year, you already said yours. So,
I did say it. Yeah, recruit of the year. I got Njabara.
Petrarca.
Drucker. Now I got to think. Mason Cox, no. Probably Petrarca.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Yeah.
Willie, what are you doing?
Drink her own urine and lick the floor.
Why on earth are you brawling in the streets before the game even starts?
So you're somehow not number one.
You're just massive.
And it's live. Melons are back. What's the melon?
Pre-season melon.
Pre-season melon. Because we're ripping into pre-season.
Yeah, it's the last bit of pre-season.
Preformed
We
melon.
got a preview opening round next week.
Oh, yay.
That's gonna be boring.
I'm back again next week too.
Thanks, mate.
3 weeks
Really?
in a row.
That's crazy, yeah.
Well done.
Melons.
Do you want to start off?
I'll start us off. We're going to go over to Argentina to start with. Argentinian football. Well, there's two of them in here. The first one is from the president of the Argentinian Football Association. His name is Claudio Tapai. Is his name? Not Chico Tapai. Claudio Tapai. He's been faced several investigations and has been barred from leaving the country after having to testify regards the alleged misuse of social security contributions within Argentinian football. So you're thinking maybe it's a couple of maybe like normally it's this maybe a couple of 100,000, couple million.
Yeah.
It's 19 billion peso.
Christ.
So it's only 12.8 million. But that's
I only 12.8 million. That's fine.
still a lot of money to go.
That's a fair bit of money.
Go lost.
Where's it
so
getting lost in?
apparently,
Pokies.
the allegation is not. I wish it was pokies.
What's the allegation?
The allegation he used the social security numbers and got it into an offshore account. So it's probably not the best to steal from your own country.
No, you wouldn't think so.
No, don't do that.
Well, this is only like months after he said that if you leave Argentina to go play in Europe, you're not allowed to play for the Argentinian national team unless it's for a transfer fee.
Yeah,
Great.
what's stupid? And now he's stealing money. So Claudio Tapai, you're a melon.
Well, let's stick with the Argentinians. There's a big blow up last week in the Champions League between the game between Real Madrid and Benfica.
Oh, Real Madrid are involved.
Not as funny as the last game when the keeper scored.
No, and it was great that they repeated it straight away, and Mourinho was having some fun.
He got suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely is going to be having fun watching the next game when they lose 5-0. But there was a bit of chat going on between a few players and Benfica Argentinian winner Gianluca Prestiani. Now, if you haven't heard, there's been a lot of back and forth about what he actually said. But basically, there's confirmed footage of Gianluca speaking like this.
Who's he speaking to?
A certain crybaby, normally, Vinicius Jr. This is fair enough in this situation.
So
I'm not backing it this time, but normally he does cry about things.
And Prestiani is Argentinian and Vinicius is Brazilian.
Yes, so a lot of hatred there. Now, Gianluca did say something bad.
What did he say? Can you repeat it, please?
No.
We can't repeat it.
No. But basically, his defense originally was that he actually said the word hermano. Now, originally, Vinicius said that he called him a certain bad word.
Can you repeat it?
No. I could, but I'm not going to say it in this
I'll
context.
beep it out.
No. Now, hermano means brother in Spanish. You Portuguese.
Yep.
Same.
Yep.
I think it's the same in both. Can you please stop both being silly?
I'm not being silly. Leave me out of this.
Now, that was his original that's what he originally said to the media. That he said that. He didn't say anything bad at all.
Mhm.
Now, obviously, notoriously, we all say nice things underneath our shirt because we don't want them to see that.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely
Well, I've said plenty of nice things under my shirt.
When I go to compliment people, I always make sure I'm doing this.
Yeah, I definitely say that. Like that's how I do it. Now he then eventually had to testify what he actually said because it kind of a big investigation. He actually just said a bad slur, a different slur. Not about race this time, about sex,
Yeah.
Sexuality, yeah.
sexuality.
Doesn't help your case.
The same punishment, the same fine, the same amount of reputation damaged.
Is he just about to play national team football as well?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. It's in Argentina, they'll promote him up.
He actually got called to national team.
Wow.
So Argentinian it is.
So I can't believe, once again, another week I have to do this. Guys, Gianluca, you can't say bad words.
I only
It's
say
not very
certain bad
nice.
words.
Say swear words,
like
not
shit.
no derogatory terms, please.
Dump truck.
Okay.
Bunda.
Okay.
Shut up.
Anyway, Gianluca, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here? You're a big ass preseason melon.
Shut up. I'm going to bring it back. We're going to move away from the Argentinians in this list. They've had a good week then.
Yeah.
Back to our AFL. Now, we already had Bailey Smith lose his license a few weeks ago for speeding. Another AFL player's lost his license. Richmond player Mikelty Lafau. Well-known player, that one. He recently has lost his driver's license. Busted drink driving. Caught at police more than double the legal alcohol limit. On this post, they got a thing of a breath test, which I'm not sure if this is accurate, but it says 0.108.
Well, if it's double the limit, then yes,
That
it'll
is-
be accurate.
Yeah, that is double the limit.
These guys do not learn.
Richmond and off-season controversy, back-to-back. Cheers, boys. After Noah last year, we got Mikelty this year joining in.
Well, not as bad as Noah, but
Not
pretty
quite as bad.
Pretty bad.
That's pretty bad, though. That's dangerous to yourself and just everyone else around you. What are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Mikelty, you're on the list of
I
melons
wonder if
this
he's
week.
in one of the Ferraris they're always talking about down in Richmond.
He's definitely not one of the Ferraris.
No, he's not.
Sticking to the sport of football, another club is in hot turmoil. One of the clubs here, one of our boys' teams involved.
Did Collingwood do something bad again?
The Collingwood Football Club.
When have they ever done anything bad?
Yeah, this may be one of the most outrageous things I've ever seen sent out. So Collingwood have come under fire after sending letters to their elderly fans about them asking to amend their wills to donate to the AFL club. More than 8,000 members over the age of 50 received the letters. You are asking people to put Collingwood in their will.
Well, it gets worse.
Normally, what happens is some massive Nuffy fans. They'll put them in as a thank you support. They do it on their own accord.
Yeah, every club has it. It's just
It's not something
No,
you
they
ask
don't-
for.
they don't
is it?
ask
They
people
don't
for
send
it.
out a mail to 8,000 members.
no, but it gets worse because when we ask dead people as well.
Yes. So it came out today as well that they sent a letter to a member who I think he was still a paying member because they kept him on after he died. But he died 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. I don't think you can add to the will once they're dead.
Well, the family, no.
So I'll read what it said on the letter.
It's just
Here we
so
go.
stupid.
From Collingwood, to amend an existing will. If you already have a will, it's easy to make changes so your legacy can include Collingwood. You don't always need to start from scratch. Your solicitor may be able to add a short document called a codkill to include your gift. A codkill is read alongside your will and records any updates you'd like to make. It's best to talk this through with your solicitor so you can advise them whether a codkill is suitable or if it's time for a full update of your will. If you'd like to talk to someone at the club about leaving a gift, please contact Lisa for confidential chat. Lisa, what is this?
Poor Darcy Moore had to be put in the face. of
Craig
this.
Kelly had to come out and apologise. This may
Average
be the most
Collingwood.
out of take thing I've heard in the AFL.
You know what? We only lasted 2 months between the last controversy and this one.
That's pretty long for you.
That's a
So
long
the
time.
Collingwood, I wonder how many of those people actually got that thing and actually put Collingwood in their will.
I hope none.
Oh, no,
I hope none.
No, there would be some
There would be a
Nuffies who
few.
would have got
I
it.
hope none. There would be at least 10.
So Collingwood Football Club, you guys are melons.
Oh my god.
Stupid fuck
stupid
club.
team. Stupid club.
I love having Reds to hate on you. It's so fun.
God. Let's move across back to South America. We're heading across to Brazil. Now, recently there's been some controversy around a new player returning. 41 years old as goalkeeper, returning back to professional football.
I wonder if he got a sent will from his local club.
Not old enough.
No, he's not old enough, yeah. No, so he's originally just recently registered with the CBF, so the Brazilian Football Federation, paving his return to Brazilian football with Vasco AC. He's a goalkeeper. His name is conveniently Bruno Fernandes.
United.
No,
Yeah, Manchester United legend.
no, he's a different one, guys.
Now,
Now,
his Twitter hacked a few months ago. He was almost on this list.
now that was fun. Now, the reason why he's so controversial is that he actually was originally in the Brazilian top flight about 12 years ago. He was playing, I think, for Flamengo at the time. And he ended up going to prison. He got a 22-year sentence for ordering the murder of his girlfriend.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah. Guys, Vasco and Bruno. Bruno, number one. You want to come back to get more media attention on yourself? No.
Jonty's doing another one of his lessons.
Yeah, this is
He does one every week.
I've done
life
2
lessons.
this week. Number 2, Vasco. He is a convicted murderer. What the fuck?
You should just name this Jonty's
No.
lessons.
These life lessons. That's the new
It's a
segment.
new segment.
And each week I have a new life lesson. I'm 23 years old. Bruno and Vasco, you are both big melons.
Not the melon this week, though. We're sticking in football, but moving back over to England.
England.
Beautiful place. Reported by The Athletic. It's a former footballer by the name of Patrick Lacey.
Yep.
Brother of current Manchester United player Shay Lacey.
Yep.
It's not related, but all allegedly, he has been charged with attempted murder following a shooting in Liverpool last year.
I don't do that, Jonty.
No, I have to do life lessons for everything.
Life lessons.
I have to
Again.
go. I might have to become like the preacher of the world.
Guys, you can't kill people.
Don't shoot people.
It's allegedly did it. Patrick, I'm going to take a leaf out of your book here. Patrick, you can't do that. What are you doing?
Here's another big life lesson. Violence is not the answer. Unless it's really, really... No. It's not.
Patrick's the melon of the week this week.
Yeah.
Or that absolute schmozzle of a...
They were some good melons this week.
There were some great melons that week.
Guys, we need a lift.
melons.
This is poor.
So you can update my will.
Yeah, can you
No, you
put Carl in
you
there?
don't go for Collingwood, so you can't do that.
Oh, can you give us like a little tiny gift?
Put the uneducated nuffies in my will.
Oh, God, that's harsh. Going to lose money.
Anyway, it's another week. Next week, footy preview, opening round.
Opening
5
round.
games.
Stupid opening round.
Yeah.
Almost, I think, have we March this time next week?
Yes.
Yes, it will be.
It's March. Already
Crazy,
1/3 of the way through the year. 1/4
No.
of the way through the year.
No, we're nowhere near. We're going to be 1/6 of the way through the year. There you go.
Good maths, mate. Good maths.
Good match. Anyway, another one. I'm Ethan Stone.
I'm James Eyles.
I'm John Tiberi.
Stay nothing.